Hi crazy cricket fans, it's not a pleasant day for Sri Lankan cricket fans because we've got bitter news of Sri Lanka T20 skipper found guilty of breaching the ICC Code of Conduct during final T20 against Afghanistan. What is this ICC Code of Conduct and was Wanindu really found guilty for his behavior? We will talk about these things and welcome you all to the Crazy Cricket YouTube channel. The International Cricket Council handed a 2-match suspension to Sri Lanka's T20I skipper and second-ranked T20I bowler on the ICC men's player rankings, Wanindu Hasaranga, for breaching the ICC's Code of Conduct on Saturday, February 24th. And in addition to the suspension, Sri Lanka T20 skipper received a 50% fine of the match fee and 3 demerit points from the ICC. So with this, Hasaranga's total demerit points have reached to 5 within a 24 months period. Everyone knows the final T20I match between Sri Lanka versus Afghanistan was ended up with Afghanistan winning a final over drama, in particular with contradictory fourth ball of the final over. Sri Lanka needed 19 runs at the final over and well-set batsman Kamidu Mendis was on the crease to take Wafadar moment. Kamidu managed to get 8 runs in the first 3 balls and needed 11 runs from final 3 balls. Then Wafadar bowled the 4th ball and apparently it was a beamer. For a moment, everyone including players, fans and commentators thought that it was a no ball, but Sky umpire Linton Hannibal didn't signal it as a no ball and Kamidu was so frustrated. In terms of the current ICC player rules, batsmen can't review those kind of umpire decisions unless involved with batsman dismissal. So on-field umpire decision was the final decision and Sri Lanka had to accept it and missed another whitewash series by just 3 runs. So the wrong umpire decisions costed hugely for Sri Lanka by losing the match, and if umpire made the no ball signal, the result would have been different because Kamidu would get 1 run plus pre-hit and total pressure on the bowler. Because of this incident, Wanindu was involved in a heated exchange with on-field umpire Linton Hannibal after the match and criticized his contradictory decision during post-match presentation by breaching the ICC's Code of Conduct for players and player support personnel. This is what Wanindu said during the post-match presentation. If you can't see that umpire isn't suited to international cricket. It would be much better if he did another job. There was a situation where you could review those calls before, but the ICC has got rid of that. Our batsman tried to review that. If the third umpire is able to check the front foot no ball, he should check this kind of no balls as well. There is no reason why they can't. They didn't do even that, so I am not sure what was going on the Sky umpire's mind at the time. Then ICC made a statement saying that Hasaranga was found guilty of breaching Article 2.13 of the ICC Code of Conduct for players and player support personnel, which relates to personal abuse of a player, player support personnel, umpire or match referee during an international match, and further emphasized that player admitted to the offence and accepted the sanction proposed by Chris Board of the Emirates ICC Allied Panel of Match Referees. Consequently, formal hearings were deemed unnecessary. The charges were brought forth by on-field umpires Linton Hannibal and Ravindra Vimalasiri, third umpire Ruchira Palliaguruge and fourth umpire Ranmore Martinez. Then let me explain what is this ICC Code of Conduct and Article 2.13 which Wanindu was found guilty. The ICC Code of Conduct is a regulation regarding the conduct of professional players in the sport of cricket. Traditionally, cricket requires gentlemanly conduct from all players. The Code of Conduct is written and enforced by the International Cricket Council. Under the ICC regulations, players may be fined a percentage of their salary, banned for a number of matches, or even banned for a number of years or life. The ICC appoints a match referee for each test match, One Day International and 2020. The referee has the power to set penalties for most offences, the exceptions being the more serious ones such as betting, match fixing. Other offences are categorized as level 1, 2, 3 and 4. So according to the ICC statement, Wanindu got level 2 offence, and let me explain what Article 2.13 says. As you can see, Article 2.13 includes several unsuited behaviours like excessive obvious disappointment with an umpire's decision, an obvious delay in resuming play or leaving the wicket, shaking the head, pointing or looking at the inside edge when given out LBW, pointing to the pad or rubbing the shoulder when caught behind, snatching the cap from the umpire, requesting a referral to the TV umpire other than in the context of a legitimate request for a referral as may be permitted in such international match, and finally arguing or entering into a prolonged discussion with the umpire about his decision. Any of above behavior is considered as a breach of the Code of Conduct under the Article 2.13, and Wanindu has been found guilty for the last behavior, arguing or entering into a prolonged discussion with the umpire about his decision. So guys, this is the whole story about Wanindu's behavior, and yes, according to the international rules, he has breached the laws. As a cricket fan, my opinion is quite dissimilar from the international perspective. We all know cricket is a gentleman game and need to play as gentlemen by keeping the spirit of the game. But everyone plays for their country, and winning the game for their nation is the ultimate goal, in particular in front of the home crowd. So when a decision goes wrong, which caused result of the game, every captain would behave the same way. But unfortunately, Wanindu found guilty and will miss the first two T20s against Bangladesh in next month. I'll leave the comment section for you guys to come up with your ideas, and with that, we've come to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe us for more videos and hit the bell icon to keep us in a touching distance. See you in next video, and until then, goodbye everyone.